Public hearings regarding arc fault circuit interrupters, or AFCIs, throughout the House under Proposal Number 2.142 were not held last month. The public hearings for this specific proposal took place in March 2023. It is important to stay updated on the correct dates to ensure accurate information regarding code changes and discussions. AFCIs are crucial safety devices designed to protect against electrical fires caused by arc faults, which are unintentional electrical discharges. They work by monitoring the electrical current and tripping the circuit when they detect an arc fault, preventing the arc from igniting flammable materials. The National Electrical Code, or NEC, plays a significant role in determining where AFCIs are required in residential and commercial buildings. These requirements have evolved over time to enhance safety and reduce the risk of electrical fires. Understanding the NEC requirements for AFCIs involves several key aspects. Firstly, knowing the types of circuits that require AFCI protection is crucial. Typically, these include branch circuits that supply outlets in bedrooms, living rooms, dining rooms, family rooms, and other similar areas. Specific requirements can be found in NEC Section 210.12. Secondly, AFCIs come in different types, each designed for specific applications. Branch feeder AFCIs provide protection for the entire branch circuit, while outlet branch circuit AFCIs protect the circuit downstream from the outlet where they are installed. The selection of the appropriate type depends on the specific wiring configuration and the level of protection desired. Thirdly, understanding the testing and maintenance requirements for AFCIs is essential to ensure their continued functionality. AFCIs should be tested regularly, typically monthly, using the test button on the device. If an AFCI fails to trip when tested, it should be replaced immediately. Fourthly, exemptions to AFCI requirements may exist in certain situations. For example, some circuits that supply life safety equipment may be exempt from AFCI protection to prevent nuisance tripping. However, these exemptions are carefully defined in the NEC and should be applied cautiously. The installation of AFCIs is relatively straightforward but should be performed by a qualified electrician to ensure compliance with the NEC and proper operation of the device. The electrician will typically replace the existing circuit breaker with an AFCI breaker or install an AFCI outlet in the appropriate location. When selecting AFCIs, it is important to choose products that are listed by a recognized testing laboratory such as Underwriters Laboratories, or all, to ensure they meet safety standards. Additionally, it is advisable to consult with a qualified electrician to determine the appropriate type and rating of AFCI for the specific application. Common misconceptions about AFCIs include the belief that they are unnecessary or that they cause nuisance tripping. While AFCIs can sometimes trip due to normal circuit conditions, such as starting a motor, these occurrences are becoming less frequent with advancements in technology. The benefits of AFCI protection far outweigh the potential inconvenience of occasional tripping. The evolution of AFCI technology has led to improvements in their ability to distinguish between actual arc faults and normal circuit conditions, reducing the likelihood of nuisance tripping. Some AFCIs also incorporate features such as ground fault protection, providing an additional layer of safety. Staying informed about changes to the NEC requirements for AFCIs is essential for electrical contractors, inspectors, and homeowners. The NEC is updated every 3 years, and each edition may include revisions to the AFCI requirements. These revisions are typically based on research, testing, and field experience to improve electrical safety. In addition to the NEC, local jurisdictions may have their own amendments to the electrical code, which could include additional AFCI requirements. It is important to check with the local building department to determine the specific requirements in a given area. The benefits of AFCIs extend beyond preventing electrical fires. They can also help to protect against electrical shock and reduce the risk of damage to electronic equipment caused by arc faults. By interrupting the flow of electricity quickly, AFCIs can minimize the potential for injury and property damage. When troubleshooting AFCI tripping, it is important to follow a systematic approach. Firstly, identify the circuit that is tripping and determine the devices connected to that circuit. Secondly, inspect the wiring and connections for any signs of damage or loose connections. Thirdly, test the devices connected to the circuit to determine if any of them are causing the tripping. Fourthly, if the cause of the tripping cannot be identified, consult with a qualified electrician to further diagnose the problem. Common causes of AFCI tripping include faulty appliances, damaged wiring, and overloaded circuits. In some cases, the tripping may be caused by electromagnetic interference from nearby equipment. By addressing these potential causes, the tripping can often be resolved. The cost of installing AFCIs is relatively low compared to the potential cost of an electrical fire. AFCIs typically cost between $20 and $50 per device, depending on the type and features. The installation cost will vary depending on the complexity of the wiring and the labor rates in the area. However, the peace of mind that comes with knowing that your home is protected against electrical fires is well worth the investment. As technology continues to evolve, AFCIs are becoming more sophisticated and reliable. Future advancements may include features such as self-testing, remote monitoring, and improved arc fault detection algorithms. These advancements will further enhance the safety and convenience of AFCIs. Staying informed about these advancements is essential for electrical professionals and homeowners alike. Understanding the differences between AFCIs and ground fault circuit interrupters, or GFCIs, is important. While both devices protect against electrical hazards, they do so in different ways. AFCIs protect against arc faults, which can cause electrical fires, while GFCIs protect against ground faults, which can cause electrical shock. GFCIs are typically required in wet locations such as bathrooms and kitchens, while AFCIs are required in living areas. The two devices work independently and provide complementary protection. Proper selection and installation of both AFCIs and GFCIs are essential for ensuring electrical safety in residential and commercial buildings. When replacing existing circuit breakers with AFCIs, it is important to ensure that the new AFCIs are compatible with the existing electrical panel. Some electrical panels require specific types of circuit breakers, and using the wrong type can damage the panel or create a safety hazard. Consult with a qualified electrician to determine the appropriate AFCIs for your electrical panel. In addition to protecting against electrical fires and shock, AFCIs can also help to improve the energy efficiency of electrical systems. By detecting and interrupting arc faults, AFCIs can prevent energy waste and reduce the risk of damage to electronic equipment. This can lead to lower energy bills and longer equipment lifespan. The use of AFCIs is becoming increasingly common in new construction and renovation projects. Many jurisdictions now require AFCIs in all new homes and in certain types of renovations. This reflects the growing recognition of the importance of AFCI protection for electrical safety. Staying up to date on the latest building codes and regulations is essential for ensuring compliance and protecting the safety of occupants. When installing AFCIs, it is important to follow the manufacturer's instructions carefully. These instructions provide detailed information on the proper wiring and installation procedures. Failure to follow the instructions can result in improper operation of the device or create a safety hazard. If you are not comfortable installing AFCIs yourself, it is best to hire a qualified electrician to do the job. Testing of AFCIs is a critical part of ensuring their continued functionality. AFCIs should be tested monthly using the test button on the device. This test simulates an arc fault and verifies that the AFCI is able to trip the circuit. If an AFCI fails to trip when tested, it should be replaced immediately. Regular testing is essential for maintaining the safety of electrical systems. In addition to the monthly test, AFCIs should also be inspected periodically for any signs of damage or deterioration. Look for cracks, discoloration, or other signs of wear. If any damage is detected, the AFCI should be replaced immediately. Proper maintenance is essential for ensuring the long-term reliability of AFCIs. The NEC provides detailed guidelines on the installation, testing, and maintenance of AFCIs. These guidelines are based on years of research and experience and are designed to ensure the safety of electrical systems. Electrical contractors, inspectors, and homeowners should be familiar with these guidelines and follow them carefully. Compliance with the NEC is essential for protecting against electrical hazards. When choosing an electrical contractor to install AFCIs, it is important to select a qualified and experienced professional. Ask for references and check their credentials to ensure that they are licensed and insured. A qualified electrician will be able to properly install AFCIs and ensure that they are functioning correctly. In addition to the NEC, other standards and regulations may apply to the installation of AFCIs. These may include local building codes, fire codes, and insurance requirements. It is important to be aware of all applicable requirements and comply with them fully. Compliance with all applicable standards and regulations is essential for ensuring the safety of electrical systems. The use of AFCIs is a cost-effective way to protect against electrical fires and shock. The cost of AFCIs is relatively low compared to the potential cost of a fire or injury. The peace of mind that comes with knowing that your home is protected is well worth the investment. AFCIs are an essential part of any electrical safety plan. Staying informed about the latest developments in AFCI technology is important for electrical professionals and homeowners alike. New products and features are constantly being developed, and staying up to date on these developments can help you to improve the safety and efficiency of electrical systems. Attend industry conferences, read trade publications, and consult with manufacturers to stay informed. The future of AFCI technology is bright. As technology continues to evolve, AFCIs will become more sophisticated and reliable. This will lead to even greater protection against electrical fires and shock. The continued development of AFCI technology is essential for ensuring the safety of electrical systems in the years to come. Understanding the specific requirements for AFCI protection in different types of occupancies is crucial. For example, the requirements for AFCIs in residential buildings may differ from those in commercial buildings or industrial facilities. The NEC provides detailed guidance on the requirements for AFCIs in various types of occupancies. Compliance with these requirements is essential for ensuring the safety of occupants and protecting against electrical hazards. The proper wiring and grounding of electrical systems are essential for the effective operation of AFCIs. Improper wiring or grounding can interfere with the ability of AFCIs to detect and interrupt arc faults. It is important to ensure that all electrical systems are properly wired and grounded in accordance with the NEC. Proper wiring and grounding are essential for ensuring the safety and reliability of electrical systems. When adding new circuits to an existing electrical panel, it is important to consider the potential impact on the existing AFCIs. Adding too many circuits to a panel can overload the AFCIs and cause them to trip frequently. It is important to consult with a qualified electrician to determine the appropriate size and type of AFCIs for your electrical panel. Proper planning is essential for ensuring the safety and reliability of electrical systems. The use of surge protection devices in conjunction with AFCIs can provide additional protection against electrical hazards. Surge protection devices protect against voltage surges, which can damage electronic equipment and cause fires. When used together, AFCIs and surge protection devices provide comprehensive protection against electrical hazards. Surge protection devices are an important part of any electrical safety plan. The education of homeowners and tenants about the importance of AFCIs is essential for promoting electrical safety. Many people are unaware of the risks of arc faults and the benefits of AFCI protection. By educating homeowners and tenants about AFCIs, we can help to prevent electrical fires and save lives. Education is an essential part of any electrical safety plan. The enforcement of electrical codes and regulations is essential for ensuring compliance and protecting the safety of the public. Electrical inspectors play a critical role in enforcing these codes and regulations. By conducting inspections and enforcing compliance, they help to prevent electrical hazards and protect lives. Enforcement is an essential part of any electrical safety plan. The collaboration between electrical contractors, inspectors, manufacturers, and other stakeholders is essential for promoting electrical safety. By working together, these stakeholders can share knowledge, develop best practices, and improve the safety of electrical systems. Collaboration is essential for achieving our shared goal of electrical safety.